Hey, hey guys, this is the third of my MCU readings. Today I'm gonna be reading Iron Man 2, and I will stick with, saying this every video. There is a possibility that I would or would not read the Captain Marvel script, because currently the movie isn't out on Blu-ray or digital, so there aren't any scripts available just yet, so I am checking constantly, like, if there is any available scripts for the movie. But if there isn't by the 25th, I won't be able to. Yeah, let's just get to the point here. Iron Man 2. So let's not waste any time and just get into the script. Tony, been a while since I was up here in front of you. Maybe I'll do us all a favor and stick to the cards. There's been some speculation that I was somehow involved in the events that occurred on the freeway and on the rooftop. Chrissy never heard. Sorry, Mr. Stark, do you honestly expect us to believe that that was a bodyguard in a suit conveniently appeared despite the fact that you sorely despise bodyguards? Tony, yes. Moscow. And this mysterious bodyguard was somehow equipped with an undisclosed Stark tech-powered battle. I know it's confusing. It's one thing to question the official story, and another thing to make wild accusations or insinuate that I'm a superhero. And we switch to the view of the TV. I mean, let's face it, I'm not the heroic type. A laundry list of character defects, all of the mistakes I've made, largely public. The truth is, I am Iron Man. Anton Van Gogh. In Russian. Ivan. Vanya. That should be you. Ivan. Don't listen to that crap. I'm sorry. All I can give you is my knowledge. Then Anton dies. Then Ivan starts, like that. And then the movie starts. We get the montage. 270 at 30 knots, holding steady at 115,000 feet. You are clear for exfiltration over the drop zone. AC/DC's Shoot to Thrill starts to play. 6 months later. And a picture of Iron Man with an opening door in the bottom of an aeroplane. He jumps out of said aeroplane, landing on a stage. Very instantaneous. Dancing girls, fireworks. Stark Expo, Flushing, New York. Dismantling Iron Man suit. Everyone in the crowd, oh, Tony. Yee. Tony, it's good to be back. You missed me? Oh, I don't think I got this part. Someone in the crowd says, blow something up. I missed you too. Blow something up? I already did that. I'm not saying that the world is enjoying its longest period of uninterrupted peace in years because of me. I'm not saying that from the ashes of captivity never has a greater phoenix metaphor been personified in human history. I'm not saying that Uncle Sam can kick back on a lawn chair sipping on iced tea because I haven't come across anyone who's man enough to go toe-to-toe with me on my best day. Woman in crowd, I love you, Tony. Tony, please, it's not about me. It's about you. It's not even about us. No, it's not about you. It's about legacy. It's about what we choose to leave behind for our future generations. And that's why for next year, and for the first time since 1974, the best and brightest men and women of nations and corporations over the world over, will pool their resources, share their collective vision, to leave behind a brighter future. It's not about us. Therefore I'm saying, if I'm saying anything, welcome back to the Stark Expo. And now, making a special guest appearance from the great beyond to tell you what it's all about, please welcome my father, Howard. Howard Stark on screen, courtesy of video recording. Everything is achievable through technology, better living, robust health, and for the first time in human history, the possibility of world peace. So, from all of us here at Stark Industries, I would like to personally introduce you to the city of the future. Technology holds infinite possibilities for mankind. And we got Tony doing his blood check, 19% acidity, and will one day rid society of all of its ills. Soon technology will affect the way you live your life every day. No more tedious work, leaving time for leisure activities and enjoying the sweet life. The Stark Expo. Welcome. Reporter. We're coming to you live from the kickoff of Stark Expo, where Tony Stark has just walked off stage. Don't worry if you can't make it down here tonight, because this expo goes on all year long. And I'm going to be here checking out all the attractions and pavilions and inventions from all around the world. Happy Hogan. Make sure you join me, Tony. Alright, it's a zoo out there, watch out. Open up, let's go. Tony is trying to pass through the crowd and we get a first person Tony view. Hey, nice to see you. Alright, thank you. I remember you. Tony. Hey, call me. Happy. Hey, come on. Tony signing the picture of Iron Man. Hello, it would be a pleasure. Okay. Tony. What would be ruffling the hair of a small boy if said small boy was not wearing an Iron Man helmet, making her unreachable to see, buddy? So just... This is Larry. Hey, the Oracle of Oracle. What a pleasure. Nice to meet you. Larry, call me. Happy. Larry King. This is the Stan Lee cameo, I think. Tony, Larry, yes, my pupil. Happy. Scene shows them finally at the door. Come on, Tony, there we go. Tony, very mellow. That wasn't so bad. No, it was perfect. See what we got here. The new model. Tony. Hey, does she come with the car? Happy. I certainly hope so. Hi. And you are? Marshall. Irish, I like it. Marshall. Pleased to meet you, Tony. I'm on the wheel, do you mind? Where are you from? Bedford. What are you doing here? Looking for you. Yeah? You found me. What are you up to later? Serving some onions. Hands him a letter. Tony doesn't take it. Yikes. Happy, reaching over and taking the letter. He doesn't like to be handed things. Yeah, I got a peeve. Got it. You are hereby ordered to appear before the Senate Armed Services Committee tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Tony, can I see a badge? You want to see the badge? He likes the badge. Marshall, showing him her badge. You still like it? Yep. Start engine. How far are we from DC? DC? 250 miles. Drive off. Image slides over like when you... This script isn't that good. It now shows Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. Senator Stern. Mr. Stark? Could we pick up now where we left off? Mr. Stark, please. Tony turns around from where he was talking to Pepper, who looks like he was trying to talk. Yes, dear? And people start laughing. Can I have your attention? Absolutely. Do you or do you not possess a specialized weapon? I do not. You do not. I do not. Well, it depends on how you define the word weapon. The Iron Man weapon. My device does not fit that description. Well, how would you describe it? I would describe it by defining what it is, Senator, as it's a high-tech prosthesis. That's actually the most apt description I could make of it. It's a weapon. It's a weapon, Mr. Stark. Please, if your priority was actually the well-being of the American citizen, my priority is to get the Iron Man weapon turned over to the people of the United States of America. Well, you can forget it. I am Iron Man. The suit and I are one. To turn over the Iron Man suit would be to turn over myself, which is tantamount to the indentured servitude or prostitution, depending on what state you're in. You can't have it. Look, I'm no expert. In prostitution? Of course not. You're a senator, come on. People laugh. He waves, Pepper doesn't look impressed. He mouths no, and she shakes her head. Stern. I'm no expert in weapons. We have somebody here who's an expert on weapons. I'd now like to call Justin Hammer, our current primary weapons contractor. Tony, let the record reflect that I observed Dr. Hammer entering the chamber, and I'm wondering if and when any actual expert will also be in attendance. Justin Hammer. Absolutely. I'm no expert. I defer to you, Anthony. And you're the wonder boy. Senator, if I may. I may well not be an expert, but do you know who was the expert? Your dad, Howard Stark. Really a father to us all, and to the military-industrial age. Let's just be clear. He was no flower child. He was a lion. We all know why we're here. In the last 3 years, Anthony Stark had created a sword with untold possibilities, and yet he insists it's a shield. He asks us to trust him as we cower behind it. I wish I were more comfort, Anthony. I really do. I'd love to leave my door unlocked when I leave the house, but this ain't Canada, you know. We live in a world of grave threats, threats that Mr. Stark will not always be able to foresee. Thank you. God bless Iron Man, and God bless America. Stern. That is well said, Mr. Hammer. The committee would now like to invite Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes to the chamber. Rhodey? What? Rhodey walks in. Tony gets up to greet him. Hey, but I didn't expect to see you here. Rhodey, look, it's me. I'm here. Deal with it. Let's move on. Tony, I just drop it. Alright, I'll drop it. I have before me a complete report on the Iron Man weapon, complied by Colonel Rhodes. And Colonel, for the record, can you please read page 57, paragraph 4? You're requesting that I read specific selections from my report, Senator? Yes, sir. It was my understanding that I was going to be testifying in a much more comprehensive and detailed manner. I understand. A lot of things have changed today. So if you could just read, you do not understand that reading a single paragraph out of context does not reflect the summary of my final. Just read it, Colonel. I do. Thank you. Rhodey. Very well. As he does not operate within any definable branch of government, Iron Man represents a potential threat to the security of both the nation and her interests. I did, however, go on to summarize that the benefits of Iron Man far outweigh the 3 liabilities and will be in our interest. That's enough, Colonel. To fold Mr. Stark, that's enough. Rhodey. Into the existing chain of command, Senator. I'm not a joiner, but I'll consider Secretary of Defense, if you ask nice. The crowd laughs. Tony, if we can amend the hours a little bit. Stern. I'd like to go on and show, if I may, the imagery that is connected to your report. Rhodey. I believe it is somewhat premature to reveal those images to the general public at this time. With all due respect, Colonel, I understand. And if you could just narrate those for us, we'd be very, very grateful. Let's have the images. Rhodey. Intelligence suggests that the devices seen in these photos are, in fact, attempts at making manned copies of Mr. Stark's suit. This has been corroborated by our allies and local intelligence on the ground. Tony is doing something on a Stark device, indicating that these suits are quite possibly, at this moment, operational. Tony. Hold on a second, buddy. Let me see something here. Sets up his device to connect with the screen showing the pictures. Boy, I'm good. I commandeered your screens. I need them. Time for a little transparency. Now let's see what's really going on. What's he doing? If you'll direct your attention to said screens, I believe that's North Korea. Video of a suit. It falls over and clear doesn't work very well at all. Can you turn that off? Take it off. Justin Hammer stands up. Iran. The suit can fly for all of 5 seconds before crashing, judging by the smoke. Probably on fire. Justin by the screen is trying to find the off switch. No grave threat here. Is that Justin Hammer? How did Hammer get in the game? Justin, you're on TV. Focus up. TV, Justin. Okay, give me a left twist. Left's good. Turn to the right. Oh shit, oh shit. Language, Justin. God, this script is terrible. This guy keeps adding notes. Well, yeah, I'd say most countries 5-10 years away. Hammer Industries 20. I'd like to point out that the test pilot survived. Stern. I think we're done with the point he's making. I don't think there's any reason. Tony, the point is, you're welcome, I guess. For what? Because I'm your nuclear deterrent. It's working. We're safe. America is secure. You want my property? You can't have it. But I did you a big favor. I've successfully privatized world peace. Both hands make peace signs and everyone stands up, all talking at once. What more do you want? For now, I tried to play ball for these ass clowns. Stern. Beep you, Mr. Stark. Beep you, buddy. We're adjourned. We're adjourned for today. Tony puts on the sunglasses. Rhodey's still sitting down and has the same look on his face as Pepper did. My God. Okay, well. Okay, this isn't the script right here. When I'm done, with reading the whole MCU and stuff like that, I'll release a Google Docs folder showing all of the scripts that I used. Now, the Iron Man 2 script. You're welcome. I will I will go out of my way to edit it, because whatever dumbass made this script kept sticking in notes of his own. So yeah, I'll go out of my way to edit that for you. But for now, I'll just have to stick with it. Can't edit it now. Right. Stern, you've been a delight. Tony, on GB. My bond is with the people, and I will serve this great nation at the pleasure of myself. If there is one thing I have proven, is that you can count on me to pleasure myself. Ivan is still working. There are things glowing blue. It works. It's not a full suit, but it does now look like it has made whips made of lightning. Scene change. Tony's house. He's in his workshop. Pans in from across the ocean. Malibu, California. Tony, wake up, Daddy's home. Jarvis, welcome home, sir. Congratulations on the opening ceremonies. They were such a success. As was your Senate hearing. And I may say And I may say how refreshing it is to finally see a video with your clothing on, sir. One of the robots is trying to make a smoothie without a blender lid. Tony, you knocks over the blender. Tony, I swear to God I'll dismantle you. I'll soak your motherboard. I'll turn you into a wine rack. You looks down, sad. Tony, how many ounces a day of this gobbledygook am I supposed to drink? Jarvis, we're up to 80 ounces a day to counteract the symptoms, sir. Tony downs green liquid. Tony, check palladium levels. Jarvis, blood toxicity, 24%. It appears the continued use of the Iron Man suit is accelerating your condition. Another core has been depleted. Tony takes arc reactor out of his chest. The core pops out, rusted and slightly smoking. God, they're running out quick. Jarvis, I have run simulations on every known element, and none can serve as a viable replacement for the palladium core. Tony inputs a new core. It's silver, and he places it in his chest. You're running out of both time and options. Unfortunately, the device that's keeping you alive is also killing you. Jarvis, Miss Potts is approaching. I recommend that you inform her. Mute. Shirt back down, computer switch to screensaver. Pepper inputs a code and opens up the door. Pepper, is this a joke? What were you thinking? What? What are you thinking? Tony, hey, I'm thinking I'm busy. And you're angry about something. Do you have the sniffles? I don't want to get sick. Did you just donate? Keep your business. The entire modern art collection to the Boy Scouts of America. Boy Scouts of America? Yes, it's a worthwhile organization. I didn't physically check the crates, but basically yes, and it's not our collection, it's my collection, no offense. No, you know what, I think I'm actually entitled to say our collection, considering the time I put in over 10 years curating that. Tony, it was a tax write-off. I needed that. Pepper, there is only out about 8,011 things I really need to talk to you about. Tony, dummy, hey, stop spacing out. Bridgeport's already machining that part. Pepper, the expo is a gigantic waste of time. Tony, I need you to wear a surgical mask until you're feeling better. Is that okay? Pepper, that's rude. Throat's dry. Alright, I'll just go take a quick refill and get some water. Alright, back. And got my water. Alright. There's nothing more important to me than the expo. It's my primary point of concern. I don't know why you're... The expecto is your ego gone crazy. Tony, picking up a painting of Iron Man. Wow, look at that. That's modern art. That's going up. Pepper, you've got to be kidding. Tony, I'm gonna put this up right now. This is vital. Pepper, Stark is in complete disarray. You understand that? Tony, no. Our Starks have never been higher. Pepper, yes, from a managerial standpoint. Tony, you are... Well, if it's messy, then let's double back. Tony, Pepper, let me give you an example. Tony, let's move on to another subject. No, 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 you're not taking down the Barnett Newman and hanging that up. Tony, I'm not taking it down, I'm just replacing it with this. Tony, let's see what I can get going here. Pepper, okay, fine. My point is, we already awarded a contract to the wind farm people. Tony, yeah, don't say wind farm, it's already making me feel gassy. Pepper, and the plastic plantation tree, which was your idea, by the way. Those people are on payroll. Everything was my idea. And you don't make a decision. I don't care about the liberal agenda anymore. It's boring, boring. I'm giving you a boring alert. Jumps off desk. You do it. I do what? Excellent idea. I just figured this out. You run the company. Yeah, I'm trying to run the company. Pepper, I need you to run the company. We'll stop trying to do it and do it. You will not give me you will not give me the information. I'm not asking you to try in order to I'm asking you to physically do it. I need you to do it. I'm trying to do it. Pepper, you're not listening to me. No, you're not listening to me. I'm trying to make you CEO. Why won't you let me? Have you been drinking? Chlorophyll. I hereby irrevocably appoint you as chairman and CEO of Stark Industries effective immediately. Yeah, done deal, okay? I've actually given this a fair amount of thought, believe it or not. Doing a bit of headhuntings, so to speak. Trying to figure out who a worthy successor would be. And then realized it's you. It's always been you. Pours champagne. Pepper sits down, shocked and confused. I thought there'd be a legal issue, but I am actually capable of appointing my successor. My successor being you. Hands her a glass, she doesn't take it. Congratulations. Take it, just take it. I don't know what to think. Don't think, drink. There you go. They tap glasses and drink. We're back in Russia. A man hands Ivan a letter down his hood and out of sight. It contains a fake passport and a ticket. Another scene change. Tony and Happy are boxing. Pepper walks in. The notary's here. Can you please sign the transfer paperwork? Tony, I'm on Happy time. Tony hits Happy in the face with his elbow. Sorry. What the hell was that? It's called mixed martial arts. It's been around for 3 weeks. Happy. It's called dirty boxing and there's nothing new about it. Tony. Alright, put them up. Come on. Owen walks in. Both Happy and Tony's attention shifts to her. Pepper. I promise this is the only time I'll ask you to sign over your company. Notary. I need to initial each box. Happy. Taps Tony on the back of the head with a light punch, not enough to hurt him. Lesson 1. Never take your eye off. Tony kicks him and he goes crashing to the corner of the ring. The camera angle shifts to Pepper and the notary, and clangs are heard. Tony. That's it, I'm done. What's your name, lady? Notary. Rushman. Natalie Rushman. Tony, front and center. Come to the church. Pepper. No, you're seriously not going to ask. If it pleases the court, which it does. Natalie, it's no problem. I'm sorry, it's very eccentric. Natalie enters the ring. Tony swigs down more green liquid out of a bottle. Tony, can you give her a lesson? Happy, no problem. Tony steps out of the ring and towards Pepper. Pepper. What? Who is she? She's from legal, and she's potentially a very expensive sexual harassment lawsuit if you keep ogling her like that. Tony, I need a new assistant, boss. Pepper, yes, and I've got 3 excellent potential candidates. They're all lined up and ready to meet you. I don't have time to meet. I need someone now, and I feel like it's her. Pepper, no, it's not. Happy, you have ever boxed before? I have, yes. What, like the table, booty boot camp, crunch, something like that? Natalie's face shows brief annoyance at his statement before Tony distracts her. How do I spell your name, Natalie? Natalie. Rushman. Pepper. What, are you gonna Google her now? I thought I was ogling her. Bringing up Natalie's file on table, which shovels up his computer. Wow, very expensive. Wow, very, very impressive individual. Pepper, you're so predictable, you know what? Tony, she's fluent in French, Italian, Russian, Latin. Who speaks Latin? No one speaks Latin. No one speaks Latin. It's a dead language. You can read Latin or you could write Latin, but you can't speak Latin. Tony, did you model in Tokyo? Oh, 'cause she modeled in Tokyo. Well, I need her. She's got everything that I need. Happy. Rule number 1. Never take your eyes off the opponent. He goes to take a swing. She grabs his hand and flips him over, legs over his head. Pepper. Oh my god, Happy. That's what I'm talking about. Happy. I just slipped. You did? Happy. In a lot of pain. Yeah. Looks like a TKO to me. Rings bell. Old Natalie leaves ring. I just need your impression. You have a quiet reserve. I don't know, you have an old soul. I meant your fingerprint. Right. Pepper. So how are we doing? Tony. Great, just wrapping up here. Hey, you're the boss. Natalie. Will that be all, Mr. Stark? Tony. No. Yes, that will be all, Mrs. Rushman. Thank you very much. She leaves. Tony turns to Pepper. I want one. No. News report is heard. In French, it's about the Grand Prix. Tony, Pepper, and Happy are seen leaving the car and walking into a building. Happy is carrying a red suitcase. Tony, you know it's Europe. Whatever happens the next 20 minutes, just go with it. Go with it. Go with what? Mr. Stark? Hey. Hello, how was your flight? It was excellent. Boy, it's nice to see you. We have one photographer from the ACM, if you don't mind, okay? Pepper, when did this happen? Tony, what? You made me do it. I made you do what? You quit. Smile, look right here. Stop acting constipated. Don't flare your nostrils. You're so predictable. That's the amazing thing. Right this way. You look fantastic. Why, thank you very much. But that's unprofessional. What's on the docket? You have a 9:30 dinner. Perfect. I'll be there at 11. Absolutely. Tony. Is this us? Natalie. It can be. Great. Make it us. Okay. Pepper. Mr. Musk, how are you? Elon's cameo. Elon. Hi, Pepper. Congratulations on the promotion. Thank you very much. Elon, how's it going? Those Maryland engines are fantastic. Elon. And I thank you. Yeah, I've got an idea for an electric jet. You do? Yeah. Then we'll make it work. To Pepper as they walk. Do you want a massage? Oh god, no, I don't want a massage. I'll have Natalie make it. I don't want Natalie to do it. I don't want you tense. By the way, I didn't mean to spring this onto you. Pepper, thank you very much. Green's not your best color. Justin's head appears from behind someone. Oh, please. Anthony, is that you? Tony, to Pepper. My least favorite person on earth. Justin. Hey, pal. Justin Hammer. How are you doing? You're not the only rich guy here with a fancy car, you know. Christy never heard from Vanity Fair. You guys know each other? She appears. Christine. Hi, yes. Pepper, yes. Tony. Yes, roughly. We do. Just BTW, big story. The new CEO of Stark Industries. Christine. I know. Congratulations. My editor will kill me if I don't grab a quote from for a powerful woman issue. Oh, can I? Sure. Justin. She's actually doing a big spread on me for Vanity Fair. I thought I'd like to throw her a bone, you know, right? Pepper. Right, well, she did quite a spread on Tony last year. And she wrote a story as well. It was very impressive. Tony, that was good. Only been reading 30, almost 40 minutes. A long time. It was very well done. Thank you. I'm gonna go wash. Tony, don't leave me. Justin, hey buddy, how are you doing? I'm alright. Looking gorgeous. Please, this is tough. Christine, can I ask you? This is the first time. Justin, posing for a camera while Tony replaces sunglasses and tries to escape. Farm Ridge. Say Bree. Christine, that you guys have seen each other? God, that's so awful. Listen, is it the first time you've seen each other since the Senate? Tony, since he got his contract revoked. Justin, actually, it's on hold. Tony, when were you attempting to... That's not what I heard. What's the difference between hold and cancelled? The truth? Christine, yes, what is it? No, the truth is... Why don't we put that away? The truth is I'm actually hoping to present something at your expo. Well, if you invent something that works, I'll make sure to give you a slot. Natalie. Mr. Stark? Yes? Your corner table is ready. I actually have a slot this year. Yes, I do. Tony. Hammer needs a slot, Christine. Justin. We kid, yeah, we kid. We're kidders. Tony's doing another test. It reads blood toxicity as 53%. He's in the bathroom now. Tony, in the mirror. Got any other bad ideas? Now he's in a racing suit, jumping towards the barrier towards a car. Justin's still inside, talking to Christine. Tony, I love Tony Stark. Tony loves me. We're not competitors. Him being out of the picture created tremendous opportunities for Hammer Industries, you know. Everything that Tony and I do. Tony on TV behind Justin. Well, what's the use of having is a healthy and owning a race car competition if you don't drive it? Is he driving? Camera shift to Pepper sitting at her table, probably waiting for Tony. She notices the television. Natalie. Yes, Miss Potts? What do you know about this? This is the first that I've known of it. This cannot happen. Absolutely, I understand. How may I help you? Where's Happy? He's waiting outside. Okay, good. I might need Happy right away. Justin. Tony, we're not competitive. You know what I mean? Christian, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you excuse me 1 second? Just read me what you wrote. I will, after. Just read it back to me. But I have to make one quick phone call. Where are you going? This is great. I've got some caviar coming. Christine, this is great stuff. I'll be right back. Someone in the background. Look, that's Stark. And then, Ivan goes to, whip the car. Pepper, go, go. Happy, hang on. Crashes through a barrier onto the track, heading the opposite way to the race cars. Tony's car gets hit and he goes flying, losing the front. Ivan heads forward. Another car gets hit, lit a fire, dripping petrol. Pepper, give me the case. Happy, here, take it. Where's the key? It's in my pocket. Car. Ivan slices more of Tony's car when he's gone. Tony comes up from behind him and whacks him around the head with a sheet of metal. Tony's knocked on the floor. Sees dripping petrol. Ivan begins to swing the whips. Tony moves, hits petrol, and the car bursts into flames. Happy appears and runs Ivan into the fence. Tony's up the fence. Tony, are you okay? Happy, yeah. Were you heading for me or him? I was trying to scare him, because I can't tell. Are you out of your mind? Better security. Get in the car right now. I was attacked. We need better security. Happy, get in the car. You're CEO. Better security measures. God, it's embarrassing. Ivan's head moves. Tony opens the door. First vacation in 2 years. And Ivan slices the door in half. Darn it, Ivan, it's a Rolls. Be nicer. Pepper. Oh my god. Happy reverses a bit and runs into Ivan again. Happy. I got him. Tony, hit him again. Football. I got him. Pepper, take the case. Take it. Give him the case. Stop banging the car. Out comes the airbag and Ivan slices the car in half. He continues to slice at the car. Tony, calm down. Pepper, God. Give me the case. Please, come on. Pepper throws the case, Tony stands on it, and it turns into an Iron Man suit. The fight begins, which involves more damage to the car and more damage to the Iron Man suit. Tony rips out the arc reactor, shooting off Ivan's suit. Ivan being taken away by police. You lose. You lose, Stark. Justin smiles. Scene change in a prison. Police officer. We ran his prints. We got nothing back, not even a name. Tony, in French. Where are we going? Police officer. Over there. We're not even sure if he speaks English. He hasn't said a word since he got there. Tony. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. The door is shut behind Tony. Pretty decent tech. Cycles per second were a little low. You could have doubled up your rotations. You focus the repulsor technology through ionized plasma channels. It's effective, not very efficient. But it's a passable knockoff. I don't get it. A little fine-tuning, you could have made a solid paycheck. You could have sold it to North Korea, China, Iran, or gone to the black market. You look like you got friends in low places. Ivan. You come from a family of thieves and butchers, and now, like all guilty men, you try to rewrite your own history, and you forget all the lives the Stark family has destroyed. Speaking of thieves, where did you get this design? My father, answered Vinko. Well, I never heard of him. My father is the reason you're alive. Tony, the reason is alive because the reason I'm alive is because you had a shot, you took it, you missed. Did I? If you can make God bleed, the people will cease to believe in him, and there will be blood in the water, and sharks will come. The truth is, all I have to do is sit here and watch the world consume you. Tony, where will you be watching the world consume you from? That's right, a prison cell. I'll lend you a bar of soap. He gets up to leave. Ivan, hey, Tony. Palladium in the chest. Painful way to die. Tony leaves the cell. Stern, it's just unbelievable. It proves that the genie is out of the bottle, and this man has no idea what he's doing. He thinks of the Iron Man weapon as a toy. I was at a hearing where Mr. Stark, in fact, was adamant that the suits can't exist anywhere else, and never will exist anywhere else, and at least for 5 to 10 years. And here in Monaco, realizing these suits exist now. Tony, mute. You should be giving me a medal. That's the truth. What is that? This is your in-flight meal. Did you just make that? Yeah, where you think I've been for 3 hours. Tony, what are you not telling me? I don't want to go home at all. Let's cancel my birthday party and we're in Europe. Let's go to Venice, Caprini, remember? Oh yes. It's a great place to be healthy. Pepper, I don't think this is the right time. We're in kind of a mess. Yeah, but maybe that's why it's the best time. Because then we can... How long have I been reading? 47. And I am 34 pages in, almost halfway. So it should take me an hour 20. Well, I think as a CEO, I need to show up. As CEO, you are entitled to a leave. A leave? A company retreat. A retreat during a time like this? Just a ride. Well, I'm just saying to recharge our batteries and figure it all out. Not everyone runs on batteries, Tony. Ivan is in a cell. A guard drops off food. Everyone's left a note about enjoying the potatoes. A man enters, dressed like Ivan down to the number. Ivan escapes, more French shouting. There was definitely an Alice in there. Ivan gets knocked out. He awakens somewhere else. Justin Hammer. Hey, there he is. What an absolute pleasure. Welcome. Oh, goodness gracious. Can we get the handcuffs off my friend here? Forgive me, I'm sorry. I'm such a huge fan of yours. I didn't want to make a first impression like this. He's not an animal. Come on, he's a human being. Thank you, we're fine. My name is Justin Hammer. I'd like to do some business with you. Please sit, dig in. What do we have today, Jack? Jack. We have some salmon and carpaccio. Salmon carpaccio. Anything you want here, we got it. I like my dessert first. I had this just flown in from San Francisco. It's Italian, though. Organic ice cream. Got a sweet tooth. Apparently you do, too. For Tony Stark. What I saw you do to Tony Stark on that track. How you stepped up to him in front of God and everybody that was. Wow. You spoke to me with what you did. And I know that you knew that I knew that you knew that I'd be listening. This is why I couldn't bear his heavy shipped off to God knows where. It would have been such a waste of talent. But if I made a suggestion, you don't just go and try to kill the guy. I think, if I may, you go after his legacy. That's what you kill. You and me, we are We are a lot alike in a lot of ways. The only difference between you and I is that I have resources. I think, if I may, you need my resources. Someone behind you, a benefactor. I'd like to be that guy. Ivan, speaking in Russian. Okay, do you speak English? Because I could get a translator. I don't know. Have you been understanding everything I was saying? Very good, man. Very good, man. Very good, man. Hey, Ivan, clinking bottle with Justin's glass. Hey, yes? I want my bird. A bird? You want a bird? I want my bird. I can get you a bird. I can get you 10 birds. I want my bird. Well, okay, nothing's impossible. I could. Are we talking about this? Is this a bird back in Russia? Scene change. Pepper and Natalie are back in Malibu. Pepper on the phone. Yes, but the fundamentals of the company are still very, very strong, despite the facts in Monaco. Natalie also on phone, but a different phone. Yes, of course. There's to Pepper. The AP wants a quote. Pepper covers speaker. Don't tell them, fax them. Rhodey entering. Where is he? Natalie. He doesn't want to be disturbed. He's downstairs. But what happened in Monaco? Yes, but newsreader. But this continuing erratic behavior may lead many people to ask themselves, can this man still protect us? Iron Man has never stopped protecting us. The events in Monaco prove that. Scene change. Tony is sitting in a car with his workshop looking at holograms. Jarvis. Query incomplete, sir. Anton Vanko was a Soviet physicist who defected to the United States in 1963. However, he was accused of espionage and was deported in 1987. His son Ivan, who is also a physicist, was convicted of selling Soviet-era weapons grade plutonium to Pakistan and served 15 years under Kopisk prison. No further records exist. Brody enters. Tony, you gotta get upstairs and get on top of this situation right now. Listen, I've been on the phone with the National Guard all day, trying to talk them out of rolling tanks up to the PCH, knocking down your front door and taking these. But they're gonna take your suits, Tony, okay? They're sick of the games. You said that nobody else would possess this technology for 20 years. Well, guess what? Someone else had it yesterday. It's not theoretical anymore. Are you listening to me? Are you okay? Tony, let's go. Gets out of car and follows. Rhodey, hey man, hey, you alright? Tony, yeah, I should get to my desk. Rhodey supports him. See that cigar box? Yeah, it's palladium. Tony removes the arc reactor. Is that supposed to be smoking? If you must know, it's neutron damage. It's from the reactor well. You have this in your body? And how about the high-tech crossword puzzle on your neck? Road rash, thank you. Replaces arc reactor and starts drinking green liquid again. What are you looking at? I'm looking at you. You want to do this whole lone gunslinger act, and it's unnecessary. You don't have to do this alone. You know, I wish I could believe that, I really do, but you gotta trust me contrary to popular belief. I know exactly what I'm doing. Queens, New York. This is where we do it. This is my humble abode. You could work in absolute peace. It must be fun to be dead, right? No pressure. Here they are. I'm very excited. They're combat ready. I may have done a few miscalculations and rushed your prototype into production. Sue me. I'm enthusiastic. Go ahead, take a look around. Ivan puts on glasses and heads toward a computer. You don't want to do that. You'll be able to generate access as soon as we generate some encrypted passcodes. Can we generate some encrypted passcodes? Get some of those encrypted passcodes, Jack. Never mind. Wow, okay. Good stuff. Ivan. Something Russian. Sorry? Ivan. Software shit. Justin. Well, you're good. You really blasted in past the firewall there. Let me know where you're going to be working primarily. Go ahead, take a look. Take a good look at that. That's something, isn't it? You know, those are really for show and tell. They're $125.7 million a pop. So, wait, Ivan pulls those one-off heads. Oh gosh, Jesus Christ. Get somebody up here. That's where the pilot goes. I'm having a tough time finding volunteers. I'll take care of that. Just leave it. Ivan, what do you want? What do you want them to do? Well, long term, I want them to put me in the Pentagon for the next 25 years. I want to make Iron Man look like an antique. I'm gonna go to that Stark Expo. I want to take a dump in Tony's front yard. You know what I'm talking about? I can do that, no problem. Justin. Yeah, hey Fabulous, I love it. Hey, this is our guy, I didn't tell you? I had a feeling. See how long? 56 minutes. Okay. Tony's rash on his chest is getting worse. Natalie enters. Do you know which watch you'd like to wear tonight, Mr. Stark? Tony, I'll give them a look. I should cancel the party. Natalie, probably. Yeah, 'cause it's ill-timed. Right. Sends the wrong message. Natalie, inappropriate. Tony hands a bit of his drink that Natalie hands him. Is that dirty enough for you? Gold-faced brown hand. That's Jaeger. I'll give them that a look. Bring them over. Natalie hands him a box of watches. I'll take that. Why don't you? She sits, smiles softly, and starts helping him cover his bruise. I gotta say, it's hard to get a read on you. Where are you from? Legal. Okay, I'm halfway in. Okay. And an hour. Now, I'm not gonna be reading for 2 hours, am I? Can I ask you a question, hypothetically? A bit odd. If this was your last birthday party you were ever gonna have, how would you celebrate it? I do whatever I want with whoever I want to do it with. She leaves Tony. He finishes his drink. Scene change. He is now drunk by a DJ dancing in the suit. Cars pull up outside. Good evening, good evening. Rhodey. Yes, sir, I understand. No, sir, that will not be necessary. I'll handle it. Sir, I personally guarantee that within 24 hours, Iron Man will be back on watch. Enters party. Hey, Pepper. I'm gonna get some air. What's wrong? Shun Rhodey, Tony. I don't know what to do. You got to be kidding me. Tony falls over, drunk. That's it, I'm making... No, don't call anyone. Pepper, this is ridiculous. I just stuck my neck out for this guy. I know, I get it. I'm gonna handle it, okay? Just let me handle it. Handle it, or I'm gonna have to. Tony to crowd. You know, the question I get asked most often is, Tony, how do you go to the bathroom in the suit? Just like that. Cheering. Pepper walks up to him. Pepper. Does this guy know how to throw a party? What? Tony. I love you. Pepper. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Tony. We thank you all for such a wonderful night. And we're gonna say good night now. Thank you all for coming. No, we can't. Wait. We didn't have the cake. We didn't blow out the candles. Pepper, you're out of control, okay? Trust me on this, okay? You're out of control, gorgeous. It's time to go to bed. It's time. Give me another smooch. Pepper, you're not gonna be happy about this. Oh, how long? And 1 hour. Here it is. Tony, come on, you know what I want to. Come on, you know you want to. Pepper, you just peed the suit. Oh, I know it has a filtration system. It's not sexy. You could drink that water. Just send everyone home, okay? It's time to, if you say so. Okay, I'll take this. You take that. Exchanges microphone for bottle. Tony. Pepper Potts. She's right. The party's over. Then again, the party was over for me like an hour and a half ago. The after party starts in 15 minutes. And if anybody, Pepper, doesn't like it, there's the door. And shoots the door with the suit. Yeah. Girl throws bottle at the air. Hit. Rhodey leaves as he shoots it. Pull. Rhodey goes downstairs. Drunk girl is still throwing things for Tony to shoot. Rhodey gets into one of the suits. It's another girl appears with a watermelon. I think she wants to Gallagher. Rhodey, in full suit. I'm only gonna say this once. Get out. Helmet slips down, everybody leaves. You don't deserve to wear one of those. Shut it down. Tony, to DJ. Goldstein? Yes, Mr. Stark? Give me a fat beat to beat my buddy's ass to. Laughs. Another one bites the dust. Disc starts to play. Rhodey, grabbing hold on Tony from behind. I told you to shut it down. Tony takes off backwards. Now, put that thing back where you found it before somebody gets hurt. Rhodey throws things at him. Really? Tony hits him with a set of weights. Sorry, pal, but Iron Man doesn't have a sidekick. Rhodey, hitting Tony with a pipe. Sidekick this. Tony goes up through the ceiling. Had enough? Quick camera angle shift. Pepper, Natalie, Miss Potts? Don't you Miss Potts me. I'm on to you, you know what? Ever since you came here. Rhodey and Tony come crashing through the ceiling. Pepper runs in to get her out of the way. Get out of here. Get out of here now. Natalie heads off somewhere. You want it? Beat. It's Rhodey and turns to growl at the crowd, who run off. Rhodey gets back up. Put your hand down. You think you got what it takes to wear that suit? We don't have to do this, Tony. You want to be the war machine? Take your shot. Put it down. You gonna take a shot? Put it down. No. Drop it, Tony. Take it. They're blasphemy, and there goes Tony's house. Both of them are knocked backwards. Tony looks around and sees Rhodey take off in the suit. Edwards Air Force Base, Mojave, California. Edwards Tower. This is Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes. Inbound from 3 miles east at 5,000 feet. Rhodey lands in suit. Colonel? Major? Wow. Yeah, let's take it inside. Major Allen. Clear the area. Scene change. Tony is sitting inside a donut, eating a donut. Pans out to see Nick Fury looking out at him. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to exit the donut. Tony, now sitting at a table with Fury. I told you I don't want to join your super secret boy band. No. See, I remember you do everything yourself. How's that working out for you? I'm sorry, I don't want to get off on the wrong foot. Do I look at the patch or the eye? Honestly, I'm a bit hungover. I'm not sure if you're real or if I'm very real. I'm the realest person you're ever gonna meet. Tony, just my luck. Where's the staff here? Fury, that's not looking so good. Tony, I've been worse. A woman walks over. Camera angle is such so you can't see her face. Shield agent. We've secured the perimeter, but I don't think we should hold it for too much longer. Looks up over top of glasses, sees Natalie. You're fired. That's not up to you. Sits down next to Fury. Tony, I want you to meet Agent Romanoff. I'm a shield shadow. Once we knew you were ill, I was tasked to you by Director Fury. I suggest you apologize. You've been very busy. You just made your girl your CEO. Now you're giving away all your stuff. You'll let your friend fly away with your suit. Now, if I didn't know better, you don't know better. I didn't give it to him. He took it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He took it? You're Iron Man. And he just took it? The little brother walked in there, kicked your ass, and took your suit? Turns to Agent Romanoff. Is that possible? Well, according to Mr. Stark's database security guidelines, there are redundancies to prevent unauthorized usage. What do you want from me? Fury. What do we want from you? What do you want from me? You've become a problem I have to deal with. Contrary to your belief, you're not the center of my universe. I have bigger problems than you in the Southwest region to deal with. Romanoff returns with an injection. Hit him. Oh god, you're not going to steal my kidney and sell it. Rash goes down. And could you please not do anything awful for 5 seconds? What did she just do to me? What did we just do for you? That's lithium dioxide. It's going to take the edge off. We're trying to get you back to work. Give me a couple of boxes of that. I'll be light as rain. It's not a cure. It just abates the symptoms. Doesn't look like it's going to be an easy fix. Trust me. I know I'm good at this stuff. We've been looking for a suitable replacement for the palladium. I've tried every combination, every permutation of every known element. Well, I'm here to tell you, you haven't tried them at all. Scene change. Hammer Industries. Hey, head. Special delivery, Candygram. Ivan climbs down from where he was working. I brought you something. Oh yeah? Removes cloth. We got you the bird, pal. This is not my bird. What do you mean? That's the bird. This is the bird. Yeah, I pulled a lot of strings to get this bird. This is a great bird. A beautiful bird. And we got this bird all the way back from Russia. Amen. This is not my bird. Well, listen. Even if it's not the bird, I mean, this is a gorgeous bird. I mean, you know. Look. Don't get so attached to things. Learn to let go. Wait a minute, Jack. What is this? That's not a helmet, is that? Walks up to Sue. Ivan, what is this, Jack? Is that a helmet? It doesn't look like a helmet to me. How are you supposed to get a head in there? Jack, can you put your head in there? No. Justin, try to put your head in there. Go ahead. Try to put your head in there. Jack put his on his head. See, Ivan, he can't put his head in there. That's not a helmet. It's a head. I need to put a guy in there. I need to fit a person that suit, you understand? Drone better. What? Drone better? Why is a drone better? Why is a drone better? People make a problem. Trust me. Drone better. Ivan, you know, like you. I like you. I got you the bird. You said no problem. That's what you said to me. You said no problem. Now I need suits. The government wants suits. Like Iron Man. You understand? That's what the people want. That's what's gonna make them happy. Evan, hey man, don't get too attached to things. Learn to let go. These drones better steal the show, Ivan, you understand? Better walk my world, Ivan. Scene change. Airbase. Unbelievable. This ought to take the Senate off my ass. Is it functional? Rhodey. Fully mission capable. Water is going everywhere. Now we're in 10 minutes already. Good. Get Hammer down here to weaponize it. Rudy. Sir? Justin Hammer's making a weapons presentation at the expo. We'd like this to introduce it. Rudy. Sir, I don't believe that the expo. Colonel. The world needs to see this fast. We've got to make this happen. Rudy. Yes, General, but it's also an order. Yes, sir. General, good work, Colonel. You've made your country proud. Rudy. Thank you, sir. Scene change. Tony's house. It's a bit broken. He's sitting with Nick Fury. Fury. That thing on your chest is based on unfinished technology. No, it was finished. It has never been particularly effective until I miniaturized it and put it in my... No. Howard said the arc reactor was the stepping stone to something greater. He was about to kick off an energy race that was going to dwarf like the arms race. He was onto something big, something so big that it was going to make the nuclear reactor look like a AAA battery. Just him or Anton Vanko in this too. Anton Vanko is on the other side of that coin. Anton saw it as a way to get rich. When your father found out, he had him deported. When the Russians found out he couldn't deliver, they shipped his ass off to Siberia, and he spent the next 20 years in a vodka-fueled rage. Not quite the environment you want to raise a kid in. And the son had the misfortune of crossing paths with in Monaco. Tony, you told me I hadn't tried anything. What do you mean I haven't tried everything? What haven't I tried? He said you were the only person with means, the knowledge to finish what he started. He said that? Are you that guy? Are you? Because if you are, you can solve the riddle of your heart. I don't know where you get that information, but he wasn't my biggest fan. Fury. What do you remember about your dad? He was cold. He was cold. He was calculating. He never told me he loved me. He never even told me he liked me. So it's a little tough for me to digest when you're telling me he said the whole future was riding on me and he's passing it down. I don't get that. You're talking about a guy whose happiest day was when he shipped me off to boarding school. Ooh, page 50 of 81. 31 more pages. That's not true. Well then, clearly you knew my dad a lot better than I did. As a matter of fact, he was one of the founding members of S.H.I.E.L.D. What? We've got it at 2 o'clock. Tony, wait, what's this? Okay, you're good, right? No, I'm not good. Fury, you got this? Right. Got what? I don't even know what I'm supposed to get. Natasha will remain a floater at Stark, with her cover intact. You remember Aiden Coulson, right? Yeah. And Tony, remember, I got my eye on you. Fury leaves. Natasha. We've disabled all communications. No contact with the outside world. Good luck. She leaves. Tony, turning to Agent Coulson. Please, first thing, I need a little body work. I'll put in a little time at the lab. If we could take one of your goon squad back down to the Coffee Bean cross street for a Starbucks run, or something like that, that'd be nice. Agent Coulson. I'm not here for that. I've been authorized by Director Fury to use any means necessary to keep you on premises. If you attempt to leave or play any games, I will tase you and watch Super Nanny while you drool into the carpet, okay? I think I got it, yeah. Enjoy your evening's entertainment. Leaves. Tony looks at the box that has been left for him. Scene change. Airbase. Dismantling the suit. Think this is the power source? Major, this is not a scientific exercise. Let's just focus on arming it, alright? Yes, sir. Justin, answering, sucking on a red lollipop. Oh yes, oh yes, yes, yes. Is it my birthday? You got it. What did you do? What did you do? Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is, Hammer. And I want to know what you're going to do for us. What am I going to do? Well, the first thing I'm going to do for you is I'm going to upgrade your software. And then second, I think I should... That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about firepower. Well, you're talking to the right guy. Coverage. High-tech. Semi-automatic. 9mm pistol. 2 downtown? I agree. I have an M24 shotgun, pump action, with 5-round magazine. You know what? You're not a hunter. What am I talking about? I'm getting rid of it. This is the FN 2000 from Belgium. They do something better than waffles. It's beautiful, but I can tell this isn't disco enough for you, so I'm going to put it right here. You're looking at a Milkard 40mm grenade launcher. Tear gas, smoke, hippie control, you're tough. Let me tell you something. Size does matter. And don't let anyone tell you different. This is an M134 7.62 minigun. 6 individual barrels. The torso taker, powder maker, our boys, in uniform calling Uncle Chessback or Puff the Magic Dragon. Okay, these are Cubans, baby. The Cohibas, the Monsters, the Monster Cristos. This is a kinetic kill sidewinder vehicle for the secondary. Don't even know how to pronounce that. Cyclotrimethylentryptamine in mean RDX burst. It's capable of busting a bunker under the bunker you just busted. If it were any smarter, it would write a book. A book that would make you sailors look like it was written in Canyon. I would read it to you. This is my Eiffel Tower. This is my Rachmaninoff Sword, my Pieta. It's completely elegant. It's bafflingly beautiful. And it's capable of reducing the population of any standing structure to 0. I call it the ex-wife. That's the best I got. Are we gonna do this? Give me some here. You're like a sphinx. I can't read you. I think I'll take it. Which one? All of it. All of it. Scene change. Tony's looking through the box. Blueprints for the arc reactor. Newspaper articles. Video reels. Howard on video. Everything is achievable through technology. Better living. Robust health. Tony's flicking through a notebook as the video plays. And for the first time in human history, the possibility of world peace. I'm Howard Stark, and everything you need for the future can be found right here. The city of the future, city of tomorrow, city of... I'm Howard Stark. And everything you'll need in the future can be found right here. So, from all of us at Stark Industries, I would like to personally... Tony, what are you doing back there? What is that? Little Tony picked up one of the buildings off the model. Put that back. Put it back where you got it from. Where's your mother, Maria? Go on, go. A man takes little Tony off, presumably to where his mother is. Man, out of sight. Alright, I think we got Howard. I'll come in and video changes. Man, are you waiting on me? Howard drinks. Looks like whiskey. Video changes again. Howard. So, from all of us at Stark Industries, I'd personally like to show you my house. I'd like to. I can't. I can't. We have this, don't we? This is a ridiculous way. Everything. Tony reaches to end of notebook. Blank pages. Probably once his father never got to fill in as he died. Everything is achievable through technology. Tony throws the books to one side and drinks. Tony, you're too young to understand this now. So I thought I'd put it on film for you. I built this for you. And someday you'll realize that it represents a whole lot more than people's inventions. It represents to my life's work. This is the key to the future. I'm limited by the technology of my time, but one day you'll figure this out, and when you do, you will change the world. And what is and will always be my greatest creation is you. Tony looks like he's about to cry as the film ends. Scene change. He's driving down the road in a car number plate is Stark 11. He stops up to buy some strawberries. Tony, in Spanish. How much? Strawberry man. $6. 6. I don't have any dough. Here. Takes off watch. No, sir, that's too much. No, it's fine. Take that. It's fine. No, senor. Take it. Take it. I don't like people handing me things. If you must drop that there, that'd be great. Are you Iron Man? Sometimes. Sorry, man. As Tony drives off. We believe in you. Now in Pepper's office. Pepper. It was an illegal seizure of trademark property, Miss Potts. Tony, relax. Mr. Stark. Tony's here. He refuses. Tony, I don't. It's fine. It'll just be a second. 55 of 81. How long I've been going for? 1 hour, 22 minutes. Okay? Pepper, on phone. Listen, it's our position that Stark has and continues to maintain proprietary ownership of the Mark II platform. News reporter on telly. On TV. I don't know how they did that. When Mr. Stark announced that he was indeed Iron Man, he was making a promise to America. Pepper, no, the suit belongs to us. We trusted that he would look out for us. Yeah, but you're not. He obviously did not. Pepper, Bert. News reporter. Now that we learned that his secretary, yes it does, a woman named Virginia Pepper Potts, has appointed as CEO of Stark Industries. What are her qualifications? No. News reporter. Miss Potts has done nothing to manage this terrible Tony Mew. No, Bert, listen to me. Don't tell me that we have the best patent lawyers in the country and then not let me pursue this. Tony, looking at boxes and things in the corners. I'll get this stuff out of here. Well then, tell the president to sign an order. We'll talk about it at the expo. Tony pulls back a sheet and finds the same model as that was in the video with his father. Hammer's giving a presentation tomorrow evening. Will Tony Stark be there? Tony, pulling up a chair. Will I? Pepper, no he will not. Bye. Tony, I would like to be. Got a minute? No. Come on. You just got off the phone. You're fine. 30 seconds. 29, 28. I was just driving over here and thought I was coming to basically apologize, but I'm not. You didn't come here to apologize? Look, that goes without saying. I'm working on that. But I haven't been entirely upfront with you. Ow. Ow. I'm just gonna scratch. Look, that goes without saying that I am working on that. But I haven't been entirely upfront with you. and I want to try and make good. Can I move this? This is great. This is like a Ferris wheel. I'm trying to get some. No. Tony, do you know how short life is? And if I never got to express, and by the way, this is somewhat revelatory to me, and I don't care, I mean, it would be nice. I'm not expecting you to. Look, here's what I'm trying to say. I'm just gonna say it. Let me stop you right here, okay? Because if you say I one more time, I'm actually gonna hurl something at your head, I think. I'm trying to run a company. Do you have any idea what that entails? Yes. People are relying on you to be Iron Man, and you've disappeared. And all I'm doing is putting out your fires and taking the heat of it. I'm trying to do the job that you were meant to do. Did you bring me strawberries? You know there's only one thing on Earth that I'm allergic to. Allergic to strawberries. This is a progress, Pepper. I knew there was a correlation between you and this. Pepper, I need you to leave now. Tony, that's what I'm trying to. Natasha, entering as Natalie in front of Happy. Miss Potts? Pepper, hi, come on in. Natasha, wheels up in 25 minutes. Pepper, thank you. Happy, anything else, boss? I'm good, Hap. It'll just be another minute. Tony, I lost both the kids in the divorce. Tony looks over at Happy, who shakes his head. Are you blending well in here, Natalie? Here are Stark Enterprises. Your name is Natalie, isn't it? I thought you two wouldn't get along. No, that's not so. Pepper, it's me you don't care for, so nothing. Actually, while you're here, maybe you and Natalie could discuss the matter of the personal belongings. Absolutely. Pepper and Happy leave. I'm surprised you could keep your mouth shut. Tony, boy, you're good. You're mind-blowingly duplicitous. How do you do it? You just share things. You're a triple imposter. I've never seen anything like you. Is there anything real about you? Do you even speak Latin? Natasha, speaking in Latin. Tony, which means... Wait, what? What did you just say? It means you could either drive yourself home, or I can have you collected. She leaves. Tony, you're good. Piles things under desks beneath him and throws strawberries in the bin. Goes back to the model and looks at it through one eye. Scene change. Driving it home, fading into workshop. I'm getting hungry. How long have I been out? An hour 28. Jarvis, can you kindly take a vacuum form from a digital wireframe? I need manipulable projection. Jarvis. 1947 Stark Expo model scan complete, sir. Tony, lifting the blue projection away from the model. How many buildings are there? Jarvis. Am I to include the Belgian waffle stands? That was rhetorical. Just show me. Clicks his fingers on model, begins to spin, and lifts upright. What does that look like to you, Jarvis? Not unlike an atom. In which case the nucleus would be here. Highlight the unsphere. Use the footpaths. Get rid of them. What is it you're trying to achieve, sir? I'm discovering correction. I'm rediscovering a new element. I believe lose the landscaping, the shrubbery, the trees. Tony flicks things away. Parking lots, exits, entrances. Structure the protons and neutrons using pavilions as a framework, Dad. The model now resembles a nucleus, and Tony expands it. Dead for almost 20 years, it's still taking me to school. The proposed element should serve as a viable replacement for palladium. Tony, thank Dad. Tony, unfortunately, it's impossible to synthesize. Tony, get ready for a major remodel, fellas. We're back into hardware mode. Tony, smashing wells with sledgehammers, drilling holes in the floor, fiddling with wires, putting together pipes. Agent Coulson enters. I heard you broke the perimeter. Yeah, that was like 3 years ago. Where have you been? I was doing some stuff. Yeah, well, me too, and it worked. I'm playing the home team, Coulson. And all of your fabulous furry freak brothers now are going to let me work or break my balls. Agent Coulson pulls out a familiar object out of the box. What's it doing here? That's it, bring that to me. You know what it is? As Agent Coulson hands it to him, it's exactly what I need to make it work. Lift the coil, go, put your knees into it. There you go. And drop it. The shield's now positioned and the coil's straight. Perfectly level. I'm busy, what do you want? Agent Coulson. Nothing, goodbye. I've been reassigned. Director Fury wants me in New Mexico. Tony. Fantastic, land of enchantment. Agent Coulson. So I'm told. Secret stuff? Something like that. Good luck. Bye, thanks. Agent Coulson. We need you. Yeah, the more you know. Not that much. He leaves. Tony goes back to building. Jarvis. Initializing prismatic accelerator. Tony turns a wheel on top. Approaching maximum power. Using wrench as a lever, the wheel is turned, but not before cutting holes in the wall. Eventually it's concentrated on a triangle which begins to glow blue. That was easy. He removes the triangle using a pair of pliers. Congratulations, sir. You had created a new element, placed into arc reactor. Sir, the reactor has accepted the modified core. I'll begin running diagnostics. Scene change. Ivan is also building an arc reactor. Justin on the phone from the golf course. Hey, Ivan, I got Senator Stern here. I thought we'd swing over and look at some of the drone designs. Ivan, the drone is not going to be ready. Not ready? What do you mean? I can make presentation, not demonstration. Justin, what the hell is the difference? Ivan, presentation, no fly, no shoot. Justin, wait. What can you make them do? I mean, is this a weapons demonstration? I can make salute. You can make salute. What do you mean make salute? What the hell does that mean, Ivan? Is this not what we agreed to, okay? You promised me suits, and then you promised me drones. Camera pans to show that Ivan has remade his arc reactor whips. Ivan, hey man, everything will be okay. Justin, this is not what I wanted. Justin is back at Hammer Industries. Enters Ivan rooms with two men. Alright, boy. We're almost done. 22 out of 80. 62 out of 81. I'm getting hungry right now, but we have how much more? Like 6. What? Okay. We need to hurry on this. Hey, there he is, the Birdman. Now you like the bird, is that right? Is that your bird? I'm confused. You said it wasn't, but now it looks like you're the best of pals. You love that bird, don't you? You know what? Take the bird. Ivan, as man grabs bird. Hey, take his pillows too, both of them, and his shoes. Take his shoes. I took your stuff. How does that make you feel? Do you feel bad? Good. That's because that's how I feel. We had a contract. I save your life, and you give me suits. That was our deal. And you did not deliver. I don't know if you're a genius or a fraud. I don't know what you are. Something really, really great fell into my lap, and if it hadn't, I'd be at your mercy tonight. Where did I stop? Now I have a piece of Stark tech that I pimped out myself, and now your overpriced paperweights are gonna look like a backdrop to my demonstration. Do you dig what I'm getting at here? I don't know if you know this, but I don't speak Russian. I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna go to the expo. Maybe I'll even get late. See these guys? They're your new babysitters, not to be tripled with. When I get back, they're going to renegotiate the terms of our agreement. And you're going to make good on our arrangement, because if you don't, it'll be exactly what you were when I found you, a dead man. You got that? Maybe you'll watch me on TV. Leaves. Tony's house. Dummy, can we clean up this mess? You're killing me. You know I don't. Jarvis. Incoming call with a block number, sir. My phone privilege is reinstated. Lovely. Colson, how's the land of enchantment? Ivan. Hey Tony, how are you doing? I double cycle. You what? You told me double cycles more power. Good advice. You sound pretty sprightly for a dead guy. You too. Tony mutes his speaker. Trace him. Jarvis. Sir. Ivan. Now the true history of Stark name will be written. Tony. Jarvis, where is he? Jarvis. Accessing the Oracle Grid. Eastern Seaboard. What your father did to my family over 40 years, I will do to you in 40 minutes. Tony. Sounds good. Let's get it together and hash it out. Jarvis. Tri-state area. Manhattan and outlying boroughs. Ivan. I hope you're ready. Call ends. Jarvis. Call trace incomplete. Sees advert for Justin's presentation. Picks up new arc reactor. Jarvis. Sir. Tony, if you're gonna run some tests, run them, and assemble the suit while you're at it. Put it together now. We're unclear its has effects. I don't want to hear it, Jarvis. Reactor gains power. It tastes like coconut. And metal. Oh wow, yeah. I'll keep the car down here, alright? Thank you, Happy. Justin Hammer. His presentation will begin shortly on the main pavilion. Begins. Justin dances onto the stage. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks for coming, ladies and gentlemen. For far too long, our country has had to place its brave men and women in harm's way. But then the Iron Man arrived, and we thought the days of losing lives were behind us. Sadly, that technology was kept way out of reach. That's not fair. That's not right. And it's just too bad. Pepper, oh lord. Regardless, it was an impressive innovation, one that grabbed the headlines the world over. Well, today, my friends, the press is faced with quite a difficult problem. They were able to run out of ink. Two people run on to remove the podium. Get that out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, today I present to you the new face of the United States military, the Hammer drone. Drones rise out of stage as he calls names. Army, Navy, and Air Force, Marines. Yeah, woo. That is hell a lot better than some cheerleaders, let me tell you. But as revolutionary as this technology is, there will always be a need for a man to present the theater of war. Ivan is typing something. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am proud to present you the very first prototype in the Variable Threat Response Battlesuit and its pirate. Our First Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes. Pepper, what? Rises and salutes. For America and its allies, Hammer Industries is reporting for incoming Iron Man. Tony, we got trouble. Brody. Tony, there are civilians present. I'm here on orders. Let's not do this right now. Tony, give them a wave. Justin. Hey, alright, yeah. Okay, how long? An hour 38? An hour 39? Tony, all of these people are in danger. We gotta get them out of here. You gotta trust me for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, I tried that. I got tossed around your house, remember? Tony, listen. I think he's working with Venko. Venko's alive? Yeah. What is he? What? Where's Venko? Who? Tell me. What are you doing here, man? Whoa. Tony, as a large gun takes aim. Is that you? Brody. No, I'm not doing that. That's not me. I can't move. I'm locked up. Drones take aim. Compromised. Get out of here. Go. The whole system has been compromised. Tony, let's take it outside. Rhodey, no. Tony, Travis, break in. I need to own him. Travis, yes, sir. Tony, I'm locked on. I have a target lock. On what? On you. Shooting at Tony. Take your 6. Justin running to a computer. What's going on? What's happening? The software has been overridden. What? What do you mean it's been overridden? What does that mean? I think he's slaved the drones. Justin, that's impossible. Call the guards. All the phones are taken down, sir. Well then, call their cells. Their cell phones are not working either, sir. He's locked us out of the mainframe. Pepper entering. Who's locked you out of the mainframe? Please, please go away. I've got this handled. Have you now? Yeah, yes, I do, in fact. If your guy hadn't shown up, this wouldn't be happening. So please, go away. Thank you. Listen, we gotta get these bitches out of here. What? Natasha. You're telling me who is behind this? Who's behind this? Ivan Binko. Where is he? At my facility. Natasha, let's go and leaves. Pepper dials a number on her phone. Pepper, I need NYPD, please. No, no, no. Command Central. No, 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 honey. Don't call the authorities. Okay, right away, right away. Step aside, step aside. Tell me everything you know. Tony's still being chased by Rhodey Sue and the Air Force drones. How are we doing, Jarvis? Remote reboot unsuccessful. Other drones are now firing at the running crowds. Natasha leaves the building. Ooh, page 69. Okay. Security guard, this way. Nobody's answering the phone. What's going on? Get in the car. Take me to Hammer Industries. I'm not taking you anywhere. Fine. Do you want me to drive? No, I'm driving. Get in the car. The Peter Parker cameo. Nice work, kid. You got multiples coming in on you. Let's get this away from the expo. When we arrive, I need you to watch the perimeter. She's getting undressed in the back of the car. I'm gonna enter the facility and take down the target. Watch the road. I got it. Buddy and Tony. Tony sets off one car alarm. The drone set off the rest. Ivan is still typing inside Hammer Industries. Okay, we got 11 more pages. Rhodey, listen. A pack just peeled off. They're headed to the expo. Got it. Rhodey, in enclosing on a new ordinance coming in hot. Tony, watch it. Hammer Industries. Happy parks the car outside. More of less. Natasha, stay in the car. I'm not staying in the car. I said stay in the car. Happy as Natasha leads up the stairs to the front door. What are you wearing? Look, I'm not letting you go in there alone. Natasha, you want to help? Keep the car running. Opens the door as she unlocks and runs in. Okay. Ivan gets a security breach message. Hey, you can't come in there. Happy punches him and Natasha heads past. Second guard. Hey. Punch. Natasha, like, freaking, kills everyone. Technician. Each set of drone is communicating in its own unique language. Ooh, 10 more pages. Alright. Well, choose one and focus on that. Have you tried Russian? Why don't you try Russian? Attention, we have intrusion on grid W. Security guard. We got it. We're on our way. I got him. Sees what Natasha's done. Ivan gets up. Tony's trying to get... Rhodey, you still locked on? Tony, yeah. Rhodey, yeah. Drop your socks and grab your Crocs. We're about to get wet on this ride. Wait. He's gone. 9 more pages. I'm sorry, buddy. We had to thin out the herd. What's your 20? Directly above him, both crash into the biodome. Natasha puts her guns on the table and starts typing. What are you doing? I'm rebooting Rhodey's suit. Rhodey's on top of Tony, who's pushing the gun to keep it from shooting him. Rhodey, Tony. Reboot complete. Image of Tony on screen. You got your best friend back. Thank you very much, Agent Romanoff. Well done on the new chess piece. I'm reading significant higher output and your vitals all look promising. Yes, for the moment I'm not dying, thank you. Image appears on second screen. What do you mean you're not dying? Did you say you were dying? Is that you? No, I'm not. Not anymore. What's going on? I was going to tell you. I didn't want to alarm you. What were you going to tell me? You really were dying? You didn't let me. Why didn't you tell me that? I was gonna make an omelet and tell you. Hey, save it for the honeymoon. We got incoming, Tony. Looks like the fight's coming too. Great, Pepper. You okay now? I'm fine. Don't get mad. I will formally apologize. I am mad. Not when I'm fitting off a hemorrhoid attack. Fine. We could have been in Venice. Oh, please. Tony taps Rhodey's helmet as the system restarts. Rhodes, snap out of it, buddy. I need you. They're coming. Come on, let's roll. Get up. Tony, helmet opens. Oh, you can have your suit back. 7 more pages. Tony helps him up. You okay? Yeah, thanks, Tony. I'm sorry. Okay. You don't be. No, I should have trusted you more. I'm the one who put you in this position. Forget it. Rhodey, no, it's your fault. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear, partner. They're coming in hot any second. What's the play? An hour 46 already? Well, we want to take the high ground, okay? So let's put up the biggest gun up on that ridge. Got you. Where do you want to be? Rhodey, where are you going? What are you talking about? I meant me. You have a big gun. You're not the big gun. Tony, don't be jealous. No, accept all of the bells and whistles. Yeah, it's called being a badass. Fine, alright. You get to go up. I'll draw them in. Don't stay down here. This is the worst place to be. Okay, you got a spot. Where's mine? 6 more pages. It's in the killer box, Tony. That's where you go to die. See that? Yeah, nice. Rhodey, get down. He does his laser thing, slices trees. All the robots. Rhodey, wow, I think you should lead with that next time. Yeah, sorry, boss. I can only use it once. It's a one-off. Back inside Expo. I told you that 5 minutes ago. Pepper as police sensor. That's your guy there. Excuse me? You're being placed under arrest. Are you kidding me? Police officer. Hands behind your back, sir. I'm trying to help here. I get it. I get what you're doing. You're trying to pin this on me, huh? That's good. You're starting to think like a CEO, taking out the competition. I like that. You think you're making a problem for me? I'm going to make a problem for you. I'm going to be seeing you real soon. Pepper. Oh, we have 4 more pages. No, wait. 5 more pages. I'm be seeing you real soon. Now outside with some police officers. When they get there, you think you should station them both sideways and exits. We shut down the 7 train in and out of Willits Point already. Well, we have city buses to ferry people to operating lanes. Yeah, and are you coming with us? No, I'm gonna stay until the park is clear. Okay. Head up, you got 1 more drone incoming. This one looks different. The postal signature is significantly higher. Good to be back. This ain't gonna be good. I've got something special for this guy. I'm gonna bust his bunker with the ex-wife. With the what? Rhodey shoots it and it bounces off Ivan, fizzing off into the water. Hammer tech? Yeah. I got this. Targets my Ivan's armor. Doesn't do much, both shooting, both fighting. What? Wanna be a hero? What? I could really use a sidekick. Put your hand up. Is this your idea? Yep. I'm ready. Go. Take it. And then they shoot each other with the repulsors. You lose. Dies. Reactor starts flashing red. So do all of the drones. All these drones are rigged to blow. We gotta get out of here, man. Pepper takes off. Pepper is by a drone. Tony grabs her just as it explodes. They land on a roof. Takes off helmet. Pepper. Oh my god, I can't do this anymore. You can? I can't take this. Look at me. My body literally cannot handle the stress. 3 more pages. I think I did okay. Everything being on fire and having been covered by the exploding drones behind him. 1 more explosion, just as he finishes speaking. I quit. I'm resigning. That's it. What did you just say? You're done? That's surprising. No, it's not surprising. I get it. You don't have to make excuses. I'm not making any excuses. You were actually just making excuses, but you don't have to. No, I wasn't making an excuse. You're very justified. Listen, hey, you deserve better. Well, you've taken such good care of me. I've been in a tough spot, but you got me through it. So, right, thank you. Yeah, thank you for understanding. Yeah, let's talk cleanup. I'll handle the transition, it'll be smooth. Okay, what about the press? Because you only had the job for a week. That's gonna seem. Well, with you, it's like dog years. I know. I mean, it's like the presidency. They kiss. Tony, weird. Pepper, no, it's not weird. Okay, yeah? Yeah. Tony, run that by me again. They start to kiss again. Jordy, I think it was weird. You guys look like two seals fighting over a grape. I had to just quit, actually. Yeah, so we're not. You don't have to do that. I heard the whole thing. Tony, you should get lost. I was here first, get a roof. I thought you were out of one-liners. That's the last one. Tony, you got your ass kicked back there, by the way. Right, thank you. You two, listen. My car just got taken out in the explosion, so I'm gonna have to hang on to your suit for a minute, okay? Not okay with that. Wasn't a question. Takes off. How are you gonna resign if I don't accept? Scene change, some kind of building. Tony's sitting inside a table. A shield logo is there. Picks up file. Avengers Initiative Preliminary Report. Nick Fury enters while looking and stops him opening it. I don't think I want you looking at that. I'm not sure if it pertains to you anymore. Now listen, this on the other hand. Agent Romanoff's assessment for you. Read it. Hands Tony the file. Personality overview. Mr. Stark displays compulsive behavior. In my own defense, that was last week. Prone to self-destructive tendencies. I was dying, I mean, please, aren't we all? Textbook narcissism. Agreed. Here it is. Recruitment assessment for Avenger Initiative. Iron Man? Yes, I gotta think about it. Read on. Tony Stark. Not recommended? That doesn't make any sense. How can you approve me but not approve me? I've got a new trigger. I'm trying to do right by Pepper. I'm in a stable-ish relationship. Fury walks around and rests against the table by Tony's chair. Okay, last page. Fury, which leads us to believe at this juncture we'd like to use you as a consultant. Tony stands up and offers his hand. They shake. Tony, clasping the other hand on top of Fury's. You can't afford me. Goes to leave, but turns around again. Again, I will waive my customary retainer in exchange for a small favor. Rhodey and I are being honored in Washington, and we need a presenter. I'll see what I can do. Stern, it is my honor to be here today to represent these two distinguished awards to Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes and Mr. Tony Stark, who is, of course, a national treasure, pinning on medals. Thank you, Lieutenant, for such a distinguished performance. You deserve this. Thank you, sir. Stern, Mr. Stark, thank you for such as exceptionally distinguished performance. You deserve this. Tony winces in pain. Oh, sorry. Funny how annoying a little prick can be, isn't it? Let's get a photo. Okay, here we got the post-credit scene. Or end-credit scene, I think so. Sir, we found post... A car rolls up. Well-dressed shoes. Agent Coulson looks down on the crater. Takes off sunglasses and pulls out phone. Sir, we found it. Camera pounds out and there seems to be a hammer. Lightning strikes. The end. Okay, so I'm gonna try and cut this short because I'm actually really hungry right now. So, yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be the Thor script, and yeah, bye.